Hi, this is Dave Wilkinson. I'm the designer of the FEAR course and I'm an executive coach. I'm in South Africa at the moment in the hills just outside Durban, and the bush can be a really noisy place. I've got some ibises, or what are known locally as hardidars, and they sound like that. They make a really horrible squawking noise and they're very loud, so if we get interrupted by them I apologise. The other thing is, in the trees just behind me there's a troop of vervet monkeys, and they can be quite vocal at times. And additionally, just down the hill I noticed on the way up here that there are some dogs, quite yappy ones, so again, if there's some noise I apologise. I want to talk to you about the Coaches Summit that's coming up on the 27th and 28th of June this year in Oxford, and why it's a must-attend event if you're a coach. And it doesn't matter what kind of coach you are, whether you're an executive coach, a leadership coach, a sports coach, a development coach, it makes no difference. This is the event for you, because this year we're going to be focusing on looking at coaching through fear and how to deal with your clients' fear so they can perform better, because fears hold most people back, and also how you can help them to navigate other people's fear, particularly if they're a manager or a leader. They're continually having to deal with other people's fears, particularly things like fear of change and stuff like that. Now, most people that we coach, and this is what I find, things like fear of failure, fear of success, fear of getting things wrong, and not willing to experiment with new things, hold our clients back all the time. So what we're going to concentrate on are all of the tools and techniques that you need to be able to get your clients through that barrier, the fear barrier. And for 2 days, we're going to focus on tools and techniques and business development ideas for coaches. And there's nobody else allowed on the program. They are only coaches. And if you're not a coach watching this, forget it, we're not going to let you come. Only coaches are allowed on the program. We're going to give you all of the tools and techniques that we have and we use, and I use things around the world. I use things with different universities. I teach in about 17 universities in the UK, including Oxford, Oxford Brookes, York, Plymouth, Portsmouth, York, Cardiff, a whole series of universities here and abroad in Saudi, in South Africa, lots of companies like Royal Mail, Pentagon, British embassies around the world. I do a lot of coaching in this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you all of our tools. It sounds very generous, but we've got too much work on. We can't cope with it all. And the other thing that we want to do during the summit is kind of spec people out and see who'd like to work with us. Not for us, but with us. Because we've got so much work on, we can't cope with it all. And I really don't want to be employing people. And I had thought about franchising the FEAR course, but I don't want that kind of relationship with people, to be quite frank. I just want a level relationship where people are working for themselves, we give them stuff, and it works. So what I want to do is, I'd like you to come along on the 2-day summit. You're going to meet lots of other coaches from around the UK. There's going to be loads of opportunities for collaborating on projects and things like that, and getting tips for building your own business. And what I'd like to do is just read out a list of the things that you're going to get when you come on the summit. You're going to get the full 1-day FEAR course experience that our clients get, so that you know what it's like going through that experience, and you'll start to pick up tools and techniques. You're going to get a full 1-day coaches briefing workshop, which includes a business builder, so that you can start to build your own business. And if you want to build your business around fear, there's so much work out there, that's not hard to do. You're going to get all the tools and techniques that you're going to need as a professional coach. You're going to get networking with loads of other coaches, which is just invaluable, I find. One of the best things about any conference or summit is the networking. You're also going to get membership of the Coaches Forum, so that you can continue to keep contact with people once you've left. And we've set up a Facebook page only for people who are attending, so that we can talk to people. We're also going to give you a 3 years membership of the ER Review. Now, the ER Review is the Emotional Resilience Review, and it's packed full of the latest research, techniques and tools, and you get that free. That's worth £120. You're going to get the Coach's Manual, and that's absolutely packed full of tools, techniques, strategies, handouts, coaching templates, and some of it on a CD so that you can redo it yourself, put your own name at the top. We give you it license free. There's no copyright on it. You can do whatever you want with it. That's worth £850. You're going to get, if you wish, syndicated content for your blog and for your website, so that you can use some of our content on your website and start to build more business. The other thing that I'd like to do with some selected people who come on the thing is get some guests to contribute to our blog, so that there's a link through from our blog to your website with your name on it, and also we can start to introduce a little bit more variety than just the research and things that we put on there at the moment. The other thing that you'll get if you come on the thing is you're going to get listed on our website as one of our approved coaches, one of our approved FEAR coaches. That'll be a link, a high value link. I think we're our Google ranking something like 5 or 6, I'm not 100% sure yet, but it's quite high, so you're going to get a good quality link back with your details, your practice name and the contact details from our website, so more chance of business that way. And that's worth £25 a month. We charge people for that, but we're going to give you it if you come on the summit. The other thing is you're going to get 6 months free membership, and this is borne so well for us, of the International Therapeutic Standards. Now, these people, what they do is they look at websites and decide whether they're ethical or not. And if they're ethical and they're in things like dealing with fear, you can carry their logo. There aren't very many coaches around the world. In fact, I think we're the only ones dealing with anxiety and fear in the world that have actually come up to the standards. We've done a deal with them, and you're going to get 6 months free, so you can put their logo on and try it yourself. And then you're going to get the full license to operate with all of our materials. There's no time limit on that. It's just a complete license saying that you are entitled to use our materials, and that we don't, we give you the copyright in terms of you don't own the copyright, but you can change things, and that's worth £3,500. So really, come and join us, come and join the rest of the coaches, learn how to help your clients deal with fear and how they can deal with other people's fear, and just have a really good time. I look forward to seeing you on the 27th and 28th of June. Now, you do need to book fairly soon, and as you'll see, if you book before the 6th of June, that I think it's about half price. The full price is £1,095. You can attend for £595. If you bring another person with you, we'll knock off another £100 off that as well. So you can bring 2 people, really for less than the price of one person paying full price. But you're going to have to act fast. Well, I think we've only got 20 places left on the conference because of the venue that we've got, and I don't want a huge, big summit. So act fast, book now, and I'll see you in June. Take care. Bye.